What the fuck am I doing on this planet? That is a thought I've had many times in this lifetime. I remember a specific moment when it came especially bright. I was working in IT for a fancy Canadian company. I had the cufflinks, the watch, the corporate expense account, traveling to exotic places, meeting fun, fancy, beautiful people. I was living in my own apartment. I was providing for my family, and I was completely bored out of my mind. This was not something I was meant to do. This was not working for me, and nothing was easy or fun or playful, and I just felt stuck. And the thought that kept on popping up again and again was, what the fuck am I doing here? Is this really all there is? So today I'd love to invite you into the possibility that finding meaning in a somewhat meaningless and chaotic world can begin with the idea that magic is real. Forged in the fires of Russia, fermented in the snows of Canada, now blossoming in the Bali sun, I am the Kenti. I am the cuddliest Russian and the least politically correct Canadian you will ever meet. When I was 6, my parents divorced, my dad left, my brother got shipped off to another country. Whoosh! Thank you, FedEx. And my mom was left caring for me, working really, really hard to provide for us. Which meant I had a lot of time alone. A lot of time alone. And like most children, I had imaginary friends. Except it later turned out that my friends weren't actually imaginary, they were real, but I just didn't know it at the time. I was seeing energies, I was seeing angels, I was seeing entities, portals, but I had no idea about what was happening, if it was real or not, and if anybody else knew how to do this because nobody was talking about it. And as I got older, I had a life-changing moment. I had me a Tinder date. So this woman that I met on Tinder gave me a list of 100 spiritual practices to try, because, why not? We all do that on the first date. And I decided to go into it. It felt juicy and right, so I was like, hey, yeah, totally, let's explore. I was 26, and I went deeper and deeper for over a decade, trying and studying and practicing everything I could get my hands on. And slowly dawned on me that all these things that I was seeing, turns out they're actually a superpower. These things exist. And, the ability to heal people through energy and myself and to activate them, to have more fun, to see and talk to angels, these things are all real. Later it turned out that telepathy is also real. I met people who we had telepathic conversations with in great minute detail, and I was like, whoa, holy cow, I didn't know this existed. And it does. The good news is that, if you're feeling lonely and stuck and you're wondering, what the fuck am I doing on this planet? There is a fantastic possibility that you can create better and closer, stronger connection to yourself, to the world, and to the people around you through magic. And as soon as you allow its essence to fill you, you can feel a whole different life unfolding for you. And you can believe that magic is real or not. Choice is completely up to you. But if you do desire to have more magic in your life, the first step is allowing yourself to believe that it's real and possible, and then asking the universe to send you 50 miracles. And as soon as you do that, the miracles will start showing up. You just got to keep an eye out for them. In fact, I would love to share one with you right now. So, would you like to do a quick little exercise? Let's begin with closing your eyes, taking 3 deep breaths into your heart. Just get grounded, centered, come back into your body. I know you all like to think a lot, but come back into your body. And as you keep your eyes closed and your focus on your heart, I invite you to tune in how you feel. And on a 10-point scale, where 10 is amazing and 1 is like, I'm bored, tired, and sad, give yourself a number. How do you feel right now? Good. Now that you have your number, keep your attention on your heart and think the words mind cleanse. Mind cleanse, mind cleanse, mind cleanse. And just let it unfold for a couple of seconds. Mind cleanse. Did you feel anything shift? Did anything change? Do you feel calmer, more grounded, centered? Maybe some tension released from your back and neck? Tune in again. How do you feel? On a 10-point scale where 10 is amazing and 1 is like, I'm tired and sad. Did your number change? Ta-da! And this is the work I do in the world. I help people to activate and master their magic so they know what's actually going on in their body. Because sometimes magic can go awry. And I've seen this show up in multiple ways, including for my own health. I had to overcome a lot of health challenges along the way as my magic was activating, but I wasn't taking the proper steps to ground it and to integrate it into my everyday life. And now I understand that there's an entire science to this, and scientists all over the world are conducting brain scans and heart scans of people doing spiritual practices, and they are seeing amazing results. So before, during, and after, they do these scans and they see hormonal system improvement, nervous system improvement, blood work gets better. And to me this is not surprising, because your magic is a unique way of how your nervous system functions, and the sooner you embrace that and stop fighting it, the easier it can be to unfold all these miracles, including health benefits to your hormonal and your nervous system. Some people say that you should be careful with magic, and I say you don't really have to be. Not anymore, at least. We know enough about magic now for the magical journey to be safe, fun, and exciting without being uptight about it. So, especially for those of you who may be sitting there and have also asked the question, what the fuck am I doing on this planet? Is this really all there is? Is there more? I invite you to connect to your magic and play with it in a way that's not only amazing and nourishing, but also very fun. And it can allow you to feel more connected to yourself, to the world, to the planet, and to the people. So my wish for you and for this world is that every single one of us gets to connect and to embrace their magic, start using it in their daily routine to feel happier, more relaxed, more connected to themselves, their body, their partner, because we all have our unique powers, many of them, like 2 at least, but probably a couple, like 50 or tens of them. And I would love for the world to shift the way we do things, from forcing and grinding and being bored out of your mind, trying to fit into a box that doesn't work for you, and to create a world of laughter, joy, fun, playfulness, and connection with lots and lots of magic. So, thank you, and I look forward to seeing your magic in the world.